The franchise Shane Douglas, and you watching Pounding the Meat.
Good evening, my friends. Pounding the Meat podcast. How is everybody? Do me a favor. I've been having some audio issues. I listened to the show back last week and my mic sounded like shit. And it bothered me. Bothered me, bro. So, hopefully it's better. King J. Sean, what is good, homie? How you doing, pimp? My man. Dirty Frank. I like that name. What up, Dirty? Kirk, what's up, man? Nico, what up, beautiful? Juan, Chacon, and Bonkers. We have a couple of the boys will be on later on this evening. Let's see what we got. See, I'm very echoey. This bothers me, bro. What is going on? See, now I don't know. I gotta work on this, man. How you doing, Facebook user? What's going on, brother? Miguel. J. Roz, what's up, man? And AD Terry. So yeah, we'll have the other boys on later on in the show. But right now, let me bring on the one and only, the biggest bully in the world, Mr. Joey Vicious. It is in the building. What up, Joey?
Doing awesome tonight. How are you
doing? Good. Man, I'm frustrated.
I understand.
This microphone thing bothers me, bro. I'm about to take this microphone and throw it out the fucking window. Honestly.
You can't do that. Especially not for that microphone.
I love you more. Pride Month. I love you.
We love everybody.
Tenarian, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Long time no see. John Williams, best composer in the world right there, bro.
You know who also I love? I love the person backstage.
Oh, yeah, we do have a little surprise. It was a surprise to me. I mean, honestly. Joan sends me a random text and he goes, "We got a surprise." I was like, okay. A lot of
you know, he's got his own.
He's a nerd. He's a fucking nerd.
Got his own wallpaper.
And he pays exorbitant amounts of money for belts. Speaking of belts, there was a belt that was, I don't know, shown to the world on SmackDown for Miss Asuka. And it was what we all expected. The mini version of Roman Reigns' title with a white strap. Mm-hmm. And, you know, okay. You know, the white strap looks weird with the black stones, with the black gems. I will say that. It looks a little weird.
Gold behind it.
Yeah. I don't know if the white strap really does it justice. You know what I'm saying? And we got Mother Truck and Vinny Vegas. I don't know if I go that far, but thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Look at you beautiful bastards and you sexy fucks. We have some dirty boys tonight. It is definitely Pride Month this month. 100%. Lots of men calling us sexy fucks. It's it's one way to celebrate. And so they reveal this title and someone walks out. Okay? Someone walks out. Lo and behold, it's Miss Charlotte Flair. You know, Miss Charlotte Flair. I'm like, here we go, you know. Now, I wasn't disappointed in the beginning when she walked out because I was like, you know what? Okay. You know, they need Charlotte back. They really do.
Oh, they do.
The women's division is really struggling right now for WWE and AEW all around the world, right? But when she comes back, hold on, did they? Ethan, hurry up! We have a surprise for you. Come on, hurry up! So she comes out. I'm like, great, Charlotte's back, whatever. But then I get very pissed off. More pissed off than I should because this is pro wrestling, right? This is a soap opera for men, really. But I get so angry because what does Charlotte do? She steps in the ring after a months and months of vacationing. She steps in the ring for 32 seconds, and she's given a title shot. Now, let me tell you something. That pissed me off.
But it shouldn't.
I'm hearing these arguments. She's the greatest in the world. You know, she's the best thing ever for women's wrestling. Like, what the fuck, bro? No, okay. But she just walks on in there and gets a title shot? Come on, bro.
I think it's because they have nobody else.
Well, they just set her up, Asuka, with, what's her name? Bianca Belair. You know, Bianca gets her rematch. Okay.
They've been feuding. But after that, who is it?
Charlotte's got to build someone else up on that roster.
But it's like the Raw, like with Rhea Ripley. Because Rhea has nobody. They threw Natty in there with her.
Oh, my God.
What has Natty done? Like, I love Natty, but, like, what has she done?
I mean, I love Natty's photos. You know, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Natty should go put out a calendar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she should honestly.
Her and her sister.
You know, do something like that.
Oh, the 12 months of the Nighthearts.
You know, and but yeah, it's weird on YouTube. See, I'm hearing that the sound is bad on YouTube. Let's listen. I'm gonna hear this right now. This is pissing me off. Here we go. Oh God. This is pissing me off. Here we go. Oh God. This is pissing me off. I don't know. It sounds good on my phone. What the fuck's going on?
I think people are messing with you.
Yo, are you guys capping?
I think they're capping in the comments.
Oh, you caps. But anyway, so I got pissed off. And I don't know, man. You know, I'm just over Charlotte. I'm over Charlotte. I'm over her just walking in from a long ass break and just doing her thing and getting a title shot. 3 steps down the ramp.
Well, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
She was playing cornhole. She was in a cornhole tournament. I think on ESPN the Ocho. I think it was.
Oh my God.
But see, I like Charlotte. I have no issue with Charlotte getting a title shot.
Uh-huh.
Now, when she comes back, you know, gets it, you know, it's 50-50. But, I mean, who else besides Bianca can Asuka feud with? They haven't built nobody up. And that's WWE's fault.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, they're starting to build up Zoe Stark.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying. She's a little scary looking, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm really digging her vibe. I don't know. We'll see what happens there.
I mean,
I'm not feeling that whole thing with Trish.
Yeah, I mean, you know? I don't mind it because Trish can elevate her, you know, get her out there.
She better do it quick.
But, I mean, you got Shotzi, which I don't mind. I'm a big fan of Raquel.
Uh-huh.
Loved her in NXT. She was a beast. Give her a singles run. Like
now Raquel, where's Raquel been? Is she ever since her tag team member got hurt? She's done. Like, she hasn't done anything.
She was teaming with Shotzi on Raw.
Oh, my God.
And then, you know, I would love to see heel Raquel from NXT.
They got to do something. They got to do something.
They have to, because it's not like, you know, where you had Becky, Sasha, Charlotte, and Bayley.
Uh-huh.
You had the 4 horsewomen. 2 on SmackDown, 2 on Raw. You know, you
right.
Shuffle them in and out. Now it's like, yo, I'm telling you right now, all they got are 4. Rhea, Asuka.
Let's correct that. Mommy. We got Mommy.
You got Asuka, Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte.
Okay.
And 3 of them are on SmackDown. And 1's on Raw. So.
They need to stop the brand split with the women, honestly. They don't have enough women to succeed. John Bedoy goes, Charlotte loses, gets something done, and comes back. Charlotte doesn't look the same anymore, in the face, that is. Charlotte, every time she comes back, she looks more and more like she's from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, honestly.
So I think Charlotte, I think it's when she was on Stone Cold's Broken Skull podcast. Every time she goes away and comes back, she tries to reinvent herself. So right. I wonder how she'll do it this time.
Well, she needs to do something different.
Maybe getting plastic surgery.
Maybe stop doing the plastic surgery. Honestly, maybe just stop doing that. Stop going in and cutting shit off. You know.
I mean, Bedory probably comes up to Charlotte's right knee.
Does anyone in the chat? Now listen, we're all men and women. You know, there's probably some women watching. We have all masturbated. Okay, let's be honest. I don't mean to take it to this level, but we've all pounded the meat, right? Have any of you in this chat, let's be real, be honest. There's no judgment here. This is a safe space. Have any of you, while you're prepping for your beat session, got a towel, a sock, what have you, and said, you know what? Let me pull up a photo of Charlotte Flair. Put a 1 in the chat if you have. I'll wait.
Who has seen her nudes and have pounded the meat to that one? You know?
And I'm not trying to be an asshole.
Where she's muscular.
I'm just saying, bro. She's not the one that's going to make me... Now, Ethan will beat off to anything. You know what? And Ethan, I will applaud you for your honesty. I'll applaud you for that. See, I'm telling you. Here we go. Nico says, I don't find Charlotte attractive at all. And I appreciate that. Tenarian says, Charlotte looks like her daddy. And I mean, yo.
I just want to say this. I muted myself because I went on YouTube and I wanted to see what we sound like.
How do I sound?
We sound perfect.
All right. You know what?
They're capping. They are capping.
Maybe something went wrong because I was adjusting.
Yeah.
And Ethan sent me a clip and I sounded like shit. So I think it fixed.
It's fixed.
I think we're okay. Ronnie is crying or vomiting. I thought that was a crying emoji. Vaughn likes her. And you know what? And I appreciate that, Vaughn. It's okay. It's all right.
Imagine having sex with Charlotte Flair and you go to bus and you just say woo. Like, what does she do?
Woo! Now, Dirty Frank. Now, Frank's dirty. Just by the name. I'm afraid to what Dirty Frank does too. I would rather look at... See, that is dirty as fuck. And I'll give him applause for that.
Okay.
He's being real. He's being real.
Okay, King J. Sean, how about this? You get the original Crumb Rind, but you have to have sex with her every day of the year. For 1 whole year. Are you doing it?
Could you do it? Now, I know, and Charlotte is the type of woman. She's very muscular. She looks, I mean, as far as muscles go and body form, and if she was on Ico Pro, you know, she would be fantastic. But as far as like a sex symbol,
I would still hit it though.
I mean,
I would.
Yeah. I mean, if you had to choose between Dirty Frank and Nancy Pelosi there, yeah, I mean, I'd go with Charlotte all day. But, I'm derailing right now, and Jones is probably losing his mind. But yeah, she's got to stop with the surgery, bro. She really has to stop. She don't need it. It's done. It's too late. You can't fix it. Let it go. Let it go.
Dude, Becky Lynch, when she came out the one...
You dirty motherfucker. What is
going
going on
with
with
when
Becky?
she attacked Trish. I don't know if she got the surgery or if she just wasn't wearing makeup. Like, she looked like a skeleton.
Is she eating? Do you think? And I'm not trying to be mean here. Do you think there's something going on, like an eating disorder with Becky? She looks terribly skinny.
Maybe she's trying to get like skinny and more like fit.
I don't know, man. Because when I see her, it looks like she's sick.
Yeah.
And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Because Becky Lynch is a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong, but she's very, very thin and frail.
She was thick in like the perfect places. She had the perfect, size.
Yeah, she had the perfect figure.
Now she's like,
yeah, like, and it's not even like too skinny to the point where it's like, oh, she's too skinny. No, she's too skinny. Like something, like she looks sick. Like something's wrong. Hopefully she's okay. Juan says Mandy Rose, Gigi, Alexa, Io, Bianca, my jerk list. You know what?
I can't do Alexa.
I appreciate you.
I
I appreciate that.
I can't do Alexa. There's something about her. I just...
Now, I'm not a big Alexa fan, but I love her man, Ryan Cabrera. Ryan Cabrera, and I'll be honest with you, I went to a Ryan Cabrera concert in Atlantic City. I loved his first 2 albums. I thought he was fantastic. He was banging, what's her name? Jennifer Simpson's sister? Ashley Simpson. Ryan Cabrera was smashing her before, this is a long time ago, but he was smashing.
I want to say this. Our guest backstage told me in private that he had Ryan Cabrera posters on his wall when he was younger.
Look at him, bro. We give applauses for honesty here. Ronnie says, Becky is too skinny. She was crazy hot before the pregnancy. Yeah, something's going on. Something's happening. Now, John Bedoy, listen. John, Bianca Belair is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That's a muscular woman who's gorgeous at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Bro, I have no discrimination. Now, hold on. Let me take the wedding ring off. If I were not married, no discrimination on skin color whatsoever, Bianca Belair is probably one of the most beautiful women in professional wrestling right now. Hold on. I don't like any of these women. Right, the ring's back on. I don't like any of these women. But yeah, Bianca's beautiful. Beautiful. J. Ross has looked better as a man. Wow. Sky Blue these days. Panetta's going outside the WWE realm. Yeah. No tits. Who? Is that
Sky Blue's got a body.
Who has no tits? That's Bianca? Is that you talking about Bianca?
King Jay Sean.
Vinny Charlotte or James Taylor? Ooh. Now listen, there are some nights where I drink a little too much. And the beer goggles take over. And at that point, if James Taylor's in front of me, it's be a night to remember.
I will tell you this. I have been with James Taylor where we closed down a bar. That motherfucker will buy the whole bar of shots.
He needs to chill the fuck out. Listen, one thing about James Taylor. James Taylor is one that, says, listen, he talks a lot of shit. He's told me 3 times he's moving to Florida, right? And every time I look on his Facebook status or his Twitter status, he's like, about to land in Chicago. Here for Collision. I'm like, bro, stop traveling the world and get your ass down here and handle your business. Bianca, Scarlett. Now, Scarlett reminds me of a little bit of like Sable. She has that Sable vibe, A little Sable vibe to her. A little Playboy. I can see Scarlett in a Playboy. Do they still make Playboys? Is that still going on?
Maybe just the articles.
Yeah. Like, is it just online now? Is Playboy?
No. Like, I want to go to, like, a gas station and see if it's in the news.
The bodega. I don't even know if they make Playboys anymore.
Penthouse.
I remember I stole the Playboy with Sable on it. I stole
I
it.
had the Maria one. I bought
Did
that
you?
one. Yeah.
Now Sonny is listen, Michael. Sonny, I have a soft spot for Sonny.
I can't
always
do the
have.
voice now.
I know the voice is raspy, you know, it's from all that meth and cocaine, right? But Sonny, there's something about her. When you look at her, you see 1996 AOL's most downloaded woman, regardless.
I agree.
Regardless.
97 Sunny SummerSlam.
Sonny.
Oh, when I was watching the Dark
What up,
Side
man?
of the Ring,
I'm from New Jersey, bro. What up?
when I was watching the Dark Side of the Ring about Chris Candido and Sunny.
Yeah.
Dude, you see, like, you know, when Sunny gets pulled over and they got the cops like, what is your name? She's like, Tamara Sitch. And she has like, the raspy. And I'm like, oh.
It was bad, bro. Well, she looked out of it. Now, what's weird is I'm on Twitter and, you know, Sonny would post here and there. Now it's her man posting for her. And he's posting photos of Sonny and it's saying, come to my OnlyFans and touch me. And I know it's a man typing that shit. So it's really disturbing now. You know, they're trying to get money for her defense.
Remember when
She's fucked.
She was doing the, like, you could lay in bed with her for a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Picture.
Sonny is wild, bro. But now her
Probably
man's
lay next to her and catch something immediately.
oh, her boyfriend's running the socials and still running the OnlyFans. I don't know. I guess people still do it. I don't know. But knowing that her man's typing back to you, that's hardcore, bro.
Because you're reading it and you're knowing like a man's.
Yeah.
Come see me on OnlyFans. Like, can you imagine? Or come see me on OnlyFans.
Nothing against the gay community, but I'm not gay. I'm just being honest. I'm not gay. You know? So knowing that, I can't do it. Let me see. 97 Sunny was AOL straight to the printer and used to sell copies in middle school for lunch money. Bro, my man's a hustler, bro. Dirty says Sunny and the anal tag best tag in women's wrestling. she took it like a champ. You know, shout out to Sunny, bro. I think she's staying in jail for the rest of her life. I don't think she's getting out.
Her downhill was when Sable came in.
Yeah, she's done, bro. She's done. From Jersey, Cumberland County, Vineland. It's like 45 minutes from there. From Atlantic. I used to go to Atlantic City all the time. So, yeah, Charlotte Flair is back and gets an immediate title shot. Whoop-de-doo. Looking forward to that one. So she can lose it at Mania, go on another vacation with Andrade, come back, win it. It's just it's a cycle. It's a cycle.
What if? Are the women having a Money in the Bank ladder match?
Mm-hmm.
They are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. They got the men's, and then they got they got the story that they just threw together, which is Cody Rhodes and Dominic. So Dominic decides to walk out and call Cody a deadbeat dad, and boom, they're in a match in Money in the Bank. You could absolutely tell that Vince McMahon is back, 110%. He is back in action, and there is no getting away from that.
I don't mind Dominic, but I like how they're keeping Cody away from the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, I mean they're doing the Dominic thing because he's getting all them boos, and the crowd's just having fun. You know, they love booing him, and it's going to get old though. They better progress it a little bit. It's going to get old quick. There was one thing I wanted to show you, Joey, here. While we wait for... I'm going to bring on our special guest in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know. We're waiting because people like to be late.
I'm going to be here. See, Facebook. Here we go. So I'm going to go here. Now, I would have started later, but I have to leave at 9:15 on the dot because I'm dropping a wifey off at work.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dark. I'd rather do the manly thing, and if I can drop her off and take it, I'm going to do it.
I'm going
to do it. I don't feel comfortable with it, especially, when she says I need to go get gas, I go and get gas. I don't let her go to a gas station at night. I prefer she does not do that. I'm loading the photos up now. Let's see. I believe it's an overlay. Okay, here we go. Now, we run the Pounding the Meat page on Facebook, the public one. Many of you have been there, and we post old wrestling clips. So we decided to post this one, all right? And I'll take the props for this one.
Well,
I was like,
put in
bro.
the comment section about him.
Let me see. Oh, let me see. Wow, Vineland, when you coming back? WrestleMania. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. I'll be there. I'm excited. Philadelphia. Yeah, right in Vineland. I'll be there, bro. My whole family's there.
Here you go.
We'll have to meet up. Nailz will be at the... That's crazy that you say that, bro. That is so... Here's the thing. So I posted this video. When's the last time you saw something on Nailz? Okay. Like online, in any wrestling website, social media. When's the last time you saw something on Nailz? Never. This is May 23rd. May 23rd. I was like, you know what, bro? Nailz. I got to post this promo because they're terrible, but they're good at the same time. So I post it. And I write, former convict Nailz cuts promo on Undertaker while constipated. Because he sounded like he was constipated. And the video went viral. 137,000 views. Okay? Don't you know, right after that happens, Nailz has been paroled, and he's going to be at WrestleCon in Detroit, August 4th. So shout out. I would like to think it's because of us. I would like to think that Nailz is coming back out of the woodwork because we made him viral again. I mean, honestly, Joey, is there any other explanation for Nailz coming out?
I can't think of any. Because I remember when you posted this, I was like,
yeah, Nailz? I'm like, bro, there's something about this video. It's funny.
He was supposed to feud with Taker, but then, he got fired because, he liked to choke Vince McMahon in his office.
Now, I listened to a little episode of I believe it was, oh, man, who's the dude that talks with...
Is it something to wrestle with?
Yes. Who Pritchard.
Conrad
and Pritchard. So Pritchard's talking about Nailz. And apparently Nailz, this is all alleged. Yo, Vinny, hold on. David, yo, Vinny, I got Rocky 3 vinyl for you. Whoa. It's a great soundtrack, bro. Thank you, David. DM me. I'll have to check that out, bro. Fire. So they're talking about Nailz and how Nailz was backstage with Vince. And there was an issue. There was an altercation about money or pay. Nailz thought, I should be paid more than what I'm being paid now. Okay, whatever you think, Nailz. So it led to an altercation. Now, this is according to Bruce. It led to an altercation where allegedly Nailz, it went from Nailz assaulting Vince, grabbing him by the throat and choking him. Then Nailz says Vince McMahon sexually assaulted him, which is odd.
Did he say that in the steroid? No, it wasn't the steroid trial. It would have been after that.
He said he sexually assaulted. I'm not lying about this, right? This is something he claimed.
He did say that because I don't know if Vince tried to sue him and he tried to counter sue him or something.
Let's see. Yeah, it's ironic. Very.
In Bret Hart's book, he talks about that incident. And he said, like, down the hall, you could just hear, like, death and, like, shh, all this commotion.
Oh, so there was a big...
And they go in. That's right. Nailz did testify in the
So Nailz testified in the trial.
He said Vince tried to sexually... And Bret said, like, Vince, Nailz is on. I'm like... Argh.
Oh, bro. The last thing I'd do if I were Vince McMahon, you can get anybody in the world. You go after Nailz. Now, I've personally reached out to Nailz And I would love to have him on the show. I'd love to have him on Pounding the Meat. Would you guys like to have Nailz on here? Hopefully he responds.
You know what's crazy? Like, after Nailz leaves WWE,
Nailz.
he goes to WCW as the prisoner.
Yeah.
And he has an orange jumpsuit.
He was always in the orange jumpsuit after that. And I loved the gimmick. I thought Nailz was cool, man. I thought the gimmick was cool. I liked the orange jumpsuit.
The voice box.
The weird
I think
voice.
He had that because Vince didn't like the way he sounded. So I don't know if he made him go deeper with like a voice.
He sounded like he was underwater when he talked. He sounded like...
Because I was at that Survivor Series when he faced Big Boss Man in the night sick on the pole, and he's like, Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man. He talks like that.
Yeah.
And it's real odd. But it was scary. So I thought it worked. John says, it was the 90s, bro. Everything and anything was going on, bro. That's true. Michael, yes, have him in AEW. Yo, Nailz, the gimmick will never die. Whenever I see an orange jumpsuit or a person, I think of Nailz. He was there. He had a short stint in the WWE or WWF at the time, but it stands the test of time.
I think a lot of those gimmicks do, like in the early 90s. They just...
Green Bay, December 2nd, 1992 is when the Vince incident happened. The Berserker told me months back that he drove Nailz to the arena that night. That's a story, huh?
He was supposed to feud with Taker. Man.
Can you imagine, bro? Vince grabbed Nailz' nail. Dude, it's so out there. It's just to see this man, Kevin, in an orange jumpsuit, and then Vince walking up to him and just grabbing his schlong.
You ever seen earlier pictures of him? Like, he looks like a bodybuilder.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
But Vince, do you see Vince grabbing his schlong, bro? Do you
want
see
a push? I'll give you a push.
This is good shit.
You want more money?
Good shit. I'm assuming, bro. That's what he said. That's what Nailz claims. Nailz claims this. Polar Burr says, I believe Nailz. Bro, I'm sure... I'm sure you're not the only one based on what's happened with Vince McMahon the last couple years. I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if we found out that was true.
Can you imagine? Nailz
I would not be shocked.
Imagine Nailz at the trial looking at Vince going like this.
Oh. Nailz. And let's see what else we got. And Jones, are you ready, King? You ready? Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready, baby. We got Jones in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Jones coming on soon.
Yeah.
We have, just so you guys know, so in 2 weeks, on the 29th of June, a special day is happening. It's a special day for us. Especially if you guys are video gamers. AEW Fight Forever is coming out that day. Okay? Now, what we're going to do to celebrate that day is that episode that evening will be on Twitch and it'll be on YouTube. We are going to play AEW Fight Forever for you guys on stream. I'll introduce the show, but you're just going to see the gameplay footage. You will hear us. We'll bullshit during the game or whatever.
We gotta tone it down.
We gotta watch Twitch. No slurs. No racial slurs. Matt Pinetta
Or Marabito.
Not Matt Pinetta. I said, I'm sorry, Matt Pinetta. Marabito. No racial slurs. But that'll be a fun night. I'm looking forward to this game. I've been waiting for over 20 years to have WWF No Mercy
23 years
back in the hands, and we are looking forward to this. So Fight Forever, it's going to be called PTM Let's Play. It'll be on the Hannibal Network, it'll be on PTM's YouTube, and it'll be on PTM's Twitch. PTM Let's Play AEW Fight Forever, and that is Nico's birthday. Happy birthday, Nico. Looking forward to it, bro.
Birthday for Nico. You know what? I'm excited for this game because the more I see clips, the more I get in the No Mercy vibe.
Oh, man, it looks good.
You know, I know people
There you go, Jones.
saying, oh, the graphics are terrible. You know, the graphics look like N64. Well, it's supposed to be. Because it's supposed to bring you back to your childhood of No Mercy, the greatest wrestling game of all time. I mean...
Some would say Virtual Pro Wrestling 2.
Yes.
Some would say No Mercy, but it's the same engine, and the same director of No Mercy is the director of AEW Fight Forever. I said, it comes out on a day we have a show. Why not just stream the game? So we are streaming AEW Fight Forever. We are going to have a blast. And who knows how long that stream's going to go.
Don't even know. But I want to say this, like, if you never played No Mercy, get off your ass and go somehow play No Mercy.
Do it, bro. You can do it on if you have a computer, PC, you can just download an emulator and play it. But you can get a controller for N64 for PC for like $10 on Amazon.
On Amazon, I did it. Got it over here. If you have never played No Mercy, you're probably going to be playing the game like, oh, this sucks, because you're not going to get it and understand it.
Play it, bro.
But
play the gameplay, and it's a pick up and play game. WrestleMania the arcade game and Royal Rumble was mine. That's surprising, King J. Sean. WrestleMania the arcade game was cool. It was like, because that's back when Mortal Kombat was big. You know, the Midway vibe. Where they would take actual photos of people and implement them into the game. That was back during the Mortal Kombat days, and they did that for 2 games, WrestleMania the arcade game and WWF In Your House.
Yeah.
They did that, and they were cool, but No Mercy was my jam, bro.
The 4 games, probably you had WCW, NWO World Tour.
World Tour, Revenge,
which was amazing. Yo, I loved Revenge.
Yep.
When WrestleMania 2000 came out, I was so excited because that game was so hard to find.
Yeah.
And I remember, the cage match, and I'm like, yo, it's got a cage match. It had different stuff. And then No Mercy came out, and it changed the game completely.
Changed everything.
But if you're going to don't get AEW if you haven't played No Mercy or you're used to that, engine. Or you may get it and may not like it, but I'm telling you.
Panetta still plays No Mercy after all these years. Looking forward to it.
I was playing survival mode.
Didn't Omega have some on-hand decision? He had everything to do with this game.
Hey.
And luckily, because he's a big gamer.
Can we play the mini games?
The mini games. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. So join us on the 29th. 8 o'clock. Join us. If you want to jump in with us, if you got the game and you want to play, just shoot us a DM, bro. I'll add you. I'll post my my PlayStation username, and I'll add you, bro. Just watch what you say, because we'll be streaming live.
Well, I wonder how many people you're going to be allowed on the stream.
Look at Jones. Is like, that's dangerous. I don't care, Jones. All right, let's bring on the team is here. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the King, Jones is here, the phenomenal one.
I got something to say for y'all. Ayo.
Did you get it?
No. There's a reason behind it. This shirt means Ayo.
It looks like PlayStation.
Welcome, Jones.
It looks like PlayStation letters to me. Jones, I want you to tell the people what you're buying.
I've officially committed to buying a PlayStation 5 just so everyone can be on the same platform.
That's what I'm talking about, Jones. The one and only Mike Jones, he was hardcore Xbox. Hardcore. And I said, Jones, we're all PlayStation. We got to do this together. We're united. Okay? Black Lives Matter. And he said, you know what? Because you said that, Vinny, I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5. So thank you, Jones.
It went something like that. Not quite, but it was something like that.
You know what?
It was more like, you got to do it because it's not going to be the same. You'll be over there by yourself.
I brought up an idea today. I don't know if I don't know if I should ask the fans what they think of the idea or not.
Speak your truth.
So, I was thinking of a show on here. Vinny did the 80s toys. What if we did a wrestling show and previewed all the wrestling games from regular Nintendo all the way up till now?
Oh, like the original joints.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Nintendo, just put up pictures, and you could talk about your experience with that.
Man, the old Nintendo, the original Nintendo, bro. Oh,
Pro wrestling.
We're talking WCW Pro Wrestling. We're talking WrestleMania, and then you go to Super Nintendo, where we had Super WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Raw,
64, PlayStation,
Sega Genesis. See, I don't know if I would do Sega CD. I know they had Rage in the Cage.
It was basically the same engine as like Royal Rumble and them. It was just they added the cage.
But then you get to like PlayStation.
That's where I'm going to have to. And y'all going to be quiet,
bro.
Because Dreamcast had Giant Graham, which was a Japanese wrestling game. Which was amazing.
Well, the Saturn had Fire Pro S.
But I'm saying it had chain wrestling.
I loved Royal
chain
Rumble
wrestling
for Dreamcast. But the only problem is you only had 2 modes: exhibition and Royal Rumble match, and then ECW Anarchy Rules. Oh, I think that's what it called. I didn't like it, but
nobody liked it.
And ladies and gentlemen, my bearded wonder is here. My Mongol, the one and only Easy E in the building.
What is good, people?
So, the problem with Dreamcast, I'm sure we have Sega guys out there. The problem with Dreamcast was so ahead of its time, right? But there were no games.
Bro,
They had
60-yard
Sonic.
bombs to Randy Moss.
Bro, see, Jones always...
I'm not
Here
going
he
to
goes.
do that. There were games, but they didn't release everything here. That's the problem. I had mine modded from the jump, so
There it is, baby.
I could play Japanese games. I could
NBA
play
2K
bootleg
was fun.
games.
And
No, you're right.
Vinny, I can't let you do that to virtual tennis.
They had good sports games. Like Ethan's getting the new Madden. You're getting the new Madden, right?
Yeah, I'm getting the AEW, and
That's what I'm doing. Good for you, bro. Open mind. Let's do it.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to wind up just running around with the weapon.
The only issue is you can only hit somebody twice with the weapon.
That sucks, dude.
And you pick up another weapon, though.
Yeah, to me, that sucks. It's like, bro, in 64, you took the weapon, you had it like 5 or 6 times.
Remember, you could throw them like you.
Yeah, you could throw
it
them
at somebody.
Let me see. Virtua Tennis was awesome. Madden. It was funny. I was going to send you a picture, Ethan. They released the cover of Madden.
Oh, Josh Allen's.
And they used AI for this because it's missing part of the football helmet. Like right in the front, the steel or the metal bars or whatever. It's missing part of it, and they released it. How can we forget this, bro? WrestleFest for the win. WrestleFest and Superstars. Don't forget about that. Superstars. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest this evening.
My boo.
This man is a nerd. He's a fucking nerd. And you can find this man on his podcast called The Nerdcast. Now, on The Nerdcast, you're like, what is The Nerdcast, right? What is this? What is this you're hitting me with right now? The Nerdcast is a bunch of nerds talking nerd stuff, right? Movies, lightsabers, crossing sabers in the back, shit like that, right? Tacos. And the one and only, the man who runs that...
Don't cross the stream. Stop that.
Oh, sorry. Do you guys cross streams? Thumbs up. Yes, they do.
Do you dry dock, Jones? That's a valid question because I feel like Jones would be like the Titanic versus like somebody's like a clipper ship.
Unsubscribing. Fuck Buffalo.
Damn,
Panetta. Yo, that's your neighbor, bro.
This man unsubscribing as his fucking country burns down. That's fucked
Ladies
up.
and gentlemen, the one and only, his name is Mr. Tony Leonidas. Am I saying it correctly? Tony Leonidas. And he goes by his stage name, TL, ladies and gentlemen, TL. Welcome, TL.
Funny, you got PTM up top and then goat milk on the bottom.
Hey, but it's fine because I'm not in any goat milk chats. So
Now listen, I want
don't
to
make
talk
the
to
group
you.
chats.
I want to
It's
talk
funny,
to
they're
you.
color coordinated too.
Why don't you come here, come closer, Mr. Leonidas, and show us that beautiful hair you have. You remind me of Jesus Christ, I must say. You look just like Jesus. Look like Jesus.
If Jesus was 5'2".
Jesus Cristo.
Hold on a second now. If we keep doing that, my head won't fit out of the podcast.
Now, Tony, I have one question for you. You know, everyone in this chat answered, and they were honest. Okay, who are the top 3 people on your Beat My Meat list? Go.
Pink Ranger. I don't know her exact
Amy
name.
Jo Johnson.
Amy Jo Johnson.
Thank you. Amy Jo Johnson. Jessica Alba.
That's a good question.
Okay, Jessica Alba. I like that. Go ahead. We won't go with
And-
Pink Ranger. No. I want to
like-
bang
he's
that
like-
Pink
Just,
Ranger.
no, just the pink. Just you know what? Just leave it just right there. Pink,
Leave her
leave her as the Pink Ranger.
leave her in the outfit, bro.
Right, we'll just leave right there. We're just keep it right there. Third one, I would have to say
Luke Skywalker.
Come, listen, if it's a dude,
Orm?
we don't judge here, bro.
No, it's I can't.
Mormon is
I just-
1250
I-
belt?
The name escapes me, and that's the only thing that's
What
really.
is
It's
she
going to be
in?
embarrassing.
What is she in?
She's Brad Pitt's ex.
Angelina Jolie. Okay.
No.
Oh, Jennifer Aniston.
Yes, sir.
Jennifer
Yes, sir.
Aniston.
Yes, sir.
You and
girl
everyone
next
else
door.
on this earth.
The girl
What was
next
your?
door.
What was your? I missed you guys'
Pass.
3.
Oh, it was Charlotte Flair. You know, because Charlotte Flair came back looking like a skeleton. She looked like a skeleton. She looked like she had 10 surgeries. And we're
But
like,
here's-
and I said, is she on your list?
Here's my exception. I know Jones would probably be the exception, but you two fuckers wouldn't turn it down if it was offered.
I mean, I'm not denying, you know, but she wouldn't be on the top. You know what? I'm going to ask you this easy. You have to choose between the two. Okay? You only have the choice between these two. Charlotte Flair, and this is today. Charlotte Flair,
Sonny.
Sonny.
Charlotte.
I
Flair.
knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
didn't.
I knew it. I
Sonny.
knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew he would go Sonny, bro.
Bro. Just for the nostalgia bang. That's like if I had to name my top 3, Pamela Anderson would be on my nostalgia bang, and she'd be in the middle somewhere.
Yo, King Joe said, man, Charlotte is so strong.
That's brutal.
I'll be right back. You guys take over the beat meat list. I'll be right back.
Wow.
King
So,
Jones
Jones-
is not lying though. He's not
So
lying.
Jones, who's your top? Who's your top? Like who's your number 1?
My wife.
Okay,
Ooh.
good answer, but in a questionable reality.
In a questionable reality.
Yeah, we're going questionable reality. I just said Sonny, so not as my number 1, but
Are we talking celebrities or just
anybody ever in the history of time.
Let's see. Who did I have the biggest crushes on? I hate to say it, but like if I'm going off a current, I'm just going off a current. It's something about Bianca Belair. She just has that look.
She does. I'll give you that, bro.
In a scary way, Jade Cargill. Because I feel like she could just toss me around and I'd be like,
She
that would
hurt
just throw me
me
off.
in a bad way.
And Rhea Ripley.
Oh, of course, those cakes. Joey, in a suspended reality, not your wife.
Yeah, we are not married at this moment. We are.
Nina Dobrev.
Who's that? Who's Nina Dobrev?
Yeah,
Send me a picture. Send me a picture of that. I don't know who that.
You know to your messenger.
You know what? King J. Sean is not that far off, money wise. Listen, yeah, you gotta move some dust around. But guess what? You're a billionaire.
Here's the other thing I'm going to go with King J. Sean about too. Not only that, she's probably underutilized because Vinnie Mac was out there banging a lot of
he
other
was
stuff.
smashing everything.
Ooh, you know what? I take away Nina. I'm gonna put in Isa Gonzalez.
Isa Gonzalez. Where's she from? She from a movie?
She's an actress. She was in the movie Ambulance with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Panetta Slick. James Taylor. Because James Taylor will buy your dinner afterwards.
Number 2 is going to be Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman.
Oh my God! Yeah, now I heard they fired her. She's done,
They fired
right?
her. Not fired, but
Because
They don't know what they're doing right now.
okay, so they don't know.
And
Let me ask the nerd himself: is she coming back, nerd? He don't know shit. Who's your third one?
Tiffany Stratton.
They're
Tiffany
they're
Stratton
cleaning
of
house.
NXT.
Tiffany Stratton. Okay. Mr. Leonidas, what are your sources telling me or telling you about what's going on with Wonder Woman? What's happening?
He's a Marvel guy. He's not a DC guy.
Oh,
Hey,
are you more Marvel?
I got a Batman tattoo on my left.
Oh,
bicep.
what are you? Are you DC
You have
or
a
Marvel?
Batman tattoo on your left butt cheek.
He's got a Batman tramp stamp. I've seen it.
My inner thigh actually. It's
seen
right
it.
above the name Joey.
Show me. Let me see your inner thigh real quick.
Hold on a
Show
second.
me.
I'm gonna pull it out.
Whoa, hold on. This is a children's show here. Hold on.
it's too late for that.
It's got a picture of George Clooney next to it.
George Clooney. Is that your favorite Batman? George Clooney?
I love bat nipples.
Because the nipple suit? Yeah,
Bat nipples.
Isn't that the one where, what's his name? Mr. Ice, what was that?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. He didn't move in the whole movie, right? He just sat there because he had the heart condition.
No, he moved.
He moved.
Did he?
Yeah.
Didn't he have a heart surgery or something for that movie? And
No.
He moved.
Are you talking about Arnold?
I swear, yes, dude, I cannot be this dense.
Oh no, he got through the chopper.
Bless you.
There's something up.
Welcome.
You know
Oh,
what?
he moved in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe he just did this, but like he couldn't do like crazy things because he just had surgery on his
in
heart.
real life.
Crazy suit. He wasn't going to be doing much anyway.
Yeah.
Right,
Mr. Freeze is not very action based.
Mr. Freeze.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Ooh.
Exacerbate the issue.
I will say, while I have you all here, Saturday is a big day for pro wrestling as a whole. Saturday is the first episode of AEW Collision. Collision!
I'm going to sit back in my chair.
I seen the first commercial for AEW in my life today. And it was Tony Khan this Saturday on AEW Collision.
Collision.
Something about CM Punk.
It's all CM Punk. And the reason why it's all CM Punk is because they want eyes on this show. Okay? Like I told you in previous episodes on PTM, Rampage was a nightmare. It was a disaster. It was a flop. It was a TNA Impact. Okay? Let's be honest here. Jones?
No.
Jones, be honest. Be honest with me.
No.
Rampage had more ratings than Impact.
No, you can't do TNA like
You
that.
can't do TNA like that. TNA still got 20 years under his belt. Rampage won't.
Rampage was like Velocity.
Separate thing.
It's like you put on a wrestling show on at 10 p.m. on Friday after you've already watched 2 hours of SmackDown.
AEW is a disaster.
It's like, really?
Now the guest is here, Mr. TL. Okay, are you excited for AEW Collision, Tony? You looking forward to this?
Honestly, I was gonna ask a question to Jones. I was
Oh.
gonna ask him how do you feel about CM Punk now being again reintroduced into the wrestling world?
Jones, I would love your explanation on this. If I were Mike Jones, I'd probably say, fuck CM Punk, New Japan's having an event on Sunday.
But that's what they're centering the show around, right?
No, is
So
he
I'd
wrestling
love to
somebody
hear-
from Japan?
That's coming up. Forbidden Door.
No,
John-
no.
Well, we will get there. Supposedly. But Jones, go ahead, answer the question. You know, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Tony Leonidas. He wants to know what your feelings are on CM Punk returning. to AEW on Saturday. Go ahead, my friend.
It's a much needed entity because AEW does not have star power. He is the only name. People like MJF, but he's not a bigger name than CM Punk. Chris Jericho is old as hell. No one cares. You have Hangman. No one cares. Sorry, Marabito. I'm not going to say what I normally say. You know what I would normally say about him, but nobody cares. You have the Young Bucks.
I mean, you know what, Jones? I agree with you. In the wrestling world,
Yeah.
they're great. Like in that core wrestling group of people, they're amazing. But when you go to mainstream, when you ask people, what do you think of Kenny Omega? Who the fuck's that? When you ask people who's...
Kenny Omega, you can say because he actually is a name. But
He's a name.
He's like...
But he doesn't have that star power. Like as far as mainstream.
In ring, yes.
In ring, yes.
He can't cut a promo. He needs a mic person. He needs a manager.
Lydia says here, Kenny Omega is a star. I agree with you. Lydia,
I think
Kenny Omega is amazing.
the hardcore wrestling fans will know Kenny Omega. The casual
That's
one will not.
it. Correct.
I
You're
know a couple
absolutely
of
right.
matches, but I'm casual. But can I say about MJF?
Yeah,
The thing that I've noticed lately, I like MJF.
me too. I
love it.
love him.
I love his
I
outside
wanna
the ring
scrunch him.
kayfabe.
I love him.
I love all that stuff, but
I want to kiss
he
him.
needs to do something a little different. Because, like, I get these vibes, like, maybe I'm wrong, but he's starting to come off as a not a low rank Conor McGregor, but he's mirroring those actions a lot.
Well, the problem is that he's been the only guy that's been heading AEW. Let's be honest, guys. He's been the champ, so he's in charge of AEW. He's the head of AEW. And he's been doing it for so long, and they've already thrown so many people they can throw at him. The return of CM Punk is, in my opinion, going to be huge for AEW because what was one of the best rivalries AEW had? CM Punk and MJF, man. I cannot wait. Now, Panetta, you are absolutely correct. You are 100% correct. That match last night was absolutely incredible.
I watched it due to TikTok.
For an opening of a Dynamite. That was a pay-per-view level match. I loved it. Fantastic. But we are Nerdcast here. Tony.
Yes, sir.
Just don't YouTube his name, by the way.
So how do people, by the way, how do people find you? If say they want to watch some nerdcasting, they want to see, what are the nerds talking about tonight? What's going on with the nerds? How can they find you?
As Easy said, don't YouTube my name.
You know what you need to do? If it's hard to find your YouTube channel, you need to go to GoDaddy.com. All right? Don't get hard. Go to GoDaddy.com and get yourself a URL like wearenerdcast.com, something that's easy to type in, right? And then you link that to your YouTube channel. So if people go, where can I go see your content? Wearenerdcast.com. They type that in and it takes you right to the YouTube channel. And if you need help, I'll show you how to do that. Like if you type in poundingthemeat.com, it goes right to our YouTube channel. So that's something that'll help.
Well, I'll hit you up. Like,
I do charge favors though. You know, just take your pants down. Show me what you got
I
going.
already know. We've talked before.
He wears stilts, so it's a little weird. So
Okay,
don't.
Well, that's fine. I'm into handicaps.
It might get a little weird, but it'll be fine.
$2,500 a month will help you.
And don't share my pictures.
I'm sharing. all
Mendoza
of it.
says, "Take notes, fucker." That's probably
I
to
hope
you.
you're taking notes too. I'm hoping you're writing this down because
That's my taco brethren right there.
There you go. Shout out to Mendoza. He's a leather guy, right?
Mendoza crabs. Everybody look up Mendoza crabs.
Does he? Now listen, I want an honest answer here, Tony. Don't be bullshitting me. Does he do good leather?
The fluffiest.
Huh?
It would be the most fluffy of the leather.
Fluffy?
When you feel that leather and you feel like, you feel like the Afghanistan leather. I don't mean the
Compare it to your $1,250 arm.
It's better. Why did we have to go there, Ethan? Why do I always have to deal with
It's just
you?
right there.
What does that mean?
Fluffy leather. How's the leather? It's fluffy.
It is. It's fluffy. I don't know how to explain it.
It's fluffy. It's not from Afghanistan.
I can't show you.
Just say he does great leather. You
You
know,
can't say the leather's smooth. It's burnished.
smooth. It's floppy.
Burnished. It's not floppy. It's good and strong. It will hold up whatever plates that you have.
It's horrifying work. Don't expect your belt bags back. He said.
That's true.
Nice and fluffy.
Right. I just
If you're paying Mendoza for this little commercial, get your money back.
It's the fluffiest.
Mendoza's going to change his name. Mendoza Fluffy Craft.
You can go to
people are
sleep
gonna
on your
watch
belt.
the show.
Listen,
Message Mendoza and be like, yo, can you make my leather fluffy?
There's still
Every
rabbit.
time.
There's
I
still
wanna-
rabbit fur on my
I want
leather.
to flip. I want to flip my belt over and fall asleep on it. That's how fluffy that leather is.
Got you.
So if you want fluffy and non-Afghanistan leather, go to Mendoza Crafts. Right on Facebook, right? Is it on Facebook?
It sounded racist when you said it.
That's what he said, not me.
And every
I know,
leather
that
job
is
comes
what I
back
said.
with a 6-pack of tacos.
What's that movie where the woman burns the bunny and boils the bunny?
Oh, Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, Fatal Attraction.
Fatal
I was gonna say
Attraction.
basic.
So that's what Mendoza does at his house. He boils bunnies for his leather jobs. So if you want the fluffiest Tempur-Pedic leather, that is Mendoza Craft sells the fluffiest titles in the world. We're running with this one. Tony, you're done. We're running with this one forever. It's over.
And Mendoza's so Mexican, all belts come with a copy of La Bamba. Flat out.
Bro, I don't have.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Should have you as a commercial for
Jones,
His
you
leather
did
is
this.
so fluffy.
I didn't do this. I had no idea that was
did
coming
this,
out of your
bro.
mouth.
You want the fluffiest leather in the world?
What, fluffy leather?
Call that Mexican Mendoza.
Fluffy leather just threw me off. I was like, fluffy?
It's the
God
fluffiest.
damn it. So
I guess I've never had a fluffy leather belt.
I've never had a fluffy
I had
leather.
a lot of belts too.
I'm saying just try it. Try it one time.
see, behind Tony, he got 3 of the fluffiest titles I've ever seen in my life. You know.
Don't. Come on, dude. Why you gotta do this to me?
Now, we do have something. Now, we were talking about CM Punk before. We were distracted by fluffy leather and non-Afghani bomb shrapnel. Just so you know, it was just reported today that there is a interview that CM Punk had with ESPN. Okay. It's funny how it leaked. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on this. It leaked. They have a show on Saturday. They have AEW Collision. It's their first show ever on a Saturday night. They need eyes. They want it to be big, right? What's the thing? What do you do? What do? You leak shit. You cause drama. So apparently CM Punk had this interview with ESPN where the reports are saying it's not going to be good for the people in the locker room. And as soon as I read that, I was like, there's a whole thing is a work. Because they need as many eyes as possible. There is no way you can tell me that AEW allowed an interview, made sure they watched over this interview, and allowed it to be released to cause tension or destruction of their locker room. Don't believe it. It is a work. It is to get you to watch the show. 100%.
1000%. Because I reached out to somebody that works for AEW to try to get him on an interview. And AEW screens all interviews before release.
I reached out to Tony Schiavone. Okay? Tony Schiavone. Tony Schiavone emailed me back. Guess what he said? Got to go through AEW. Mm-hmm. Well, how the fuck am I going to do that? I don't know anybody in AEW. I said, just come on for a few minutes. It's nothing crazy. You got to go through AEW. What the fuck, bro? I said, fuck it, don't worry about it. So then I reached out to Nailz. Who we made big again, if I do say so myself. We made Nailz big. John Bedoy has an interesting statement here. Collision is going to flop. I give it a year. And John, I think you're right.
John's never wrong.
I think you're right. Now, unless CM Punk can work with these guys, if there is a good standing relationship in that locker room and they're all focused on making money and doing what you need to do to make the business strong, it could last. It really can. But it's all depending on that, man, because they need Punk. I don't care if you hate Punk. If you did, they need him. They need him. Let's see. Blue Collar Solid 518 says Nerdcast for life with a peace sign. Anna says, what is going on here, Anna? We are discussing fluffy leather, non-terroristic Afghanistan leather.
The fluffiest.
The fluffiest of the bunch. And CM Punk.
Well, when you're talking about how you have to go through AEW, when MJF did his first appearance on the Ariel Helwani show,
Yeah.
he didn't go through AEW.
He just did it. See,
Yeah.
I wish I was talking to myself. I wish I could go back in time
But that was the first time.
and just grab CM Punk.
Because
Or not
the
CM Punk.
Second time he went on, Ariel goes, we went through AEW this time.
Yeah. Yeah. They are hardcore. I wish I could have gone back. I've loved MJF since the first day I saw him on AEW. I wasn't a big, MLW fan. He was on MLW.
John Bedoya, I kind of feel the same way.
I didn't know who he was.
This
But
is
when
gonna be
the first day I saw him, I was like, MJF all day.
See, I want to know, because
I agree.
the article's going to drop a couple hours before Collision. It's going to drop that same day.
Yeah, I was thinking either tomorrow
They
or
said
you think
Wrestle
tomorrow?
Inc., I think it is.
Yeah, Wrestling Inc.
Said it's going to drop that Saturday during the day.
Interesting.
So
He's going to be
I wanna
talking
know
shit
who-
on the Elite. That's
I
what
want
he's
to know
gonna do.
who he talked to.
As far as the interviewer?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's Brett Okamoto, who does a lot of MMA, so he kind of knows Punk.
I'll tell you right now what happened, Joey. I'll tell you what happened right now. He's going to speak in a bunch of innuendos. He's going to talk about Adam Hangman Page. Mm-hmm. He's going to talk about the Elite and how there's a lot of bullshit behind the scenes that he can put aside and do for what's better for the fans. But if someone steps out of line, I don't care. I'm going to have to take care of it. He's going to talk like it's real.
You know what I'm thinking? Because they can't have no communication with each other. The Bucks, Omega, and Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Because of lawyers, legal. Because Omega's willing to talk. Omega's like, yo, I'll make money with him. Which would be amazing.
Who wouldn't?
But the Bucks, like Panetta
But do we
said,
know? Do we not know if that was quietly settled and now they're just angling this to make money?
Still,
Here's
I
the
know
thing.
it's still.
Here's the thing. I think they're all in agreement that they can work. This is just speculation. This isn't fact. I'm just, this is what I think. They're all working together because of Collision. They know they're dropping a new show. They know it needs to be successful. They still all hate each other. Don't get it twisted. This is not kumbaya. They despise each other, but they're willing to work together.
I think you have a liaison between them. Brian Danielson won. Because
And Chris Jericho, right?
Jericho, I wouldn't say Jericho, even though him and Punk, kind of.
Didn't Jericho go back and forth between everybody and Punk and all that at that one point? I mean, it could be Brian Danielson.
I think Brian Danielson, they said, the reports say Brian Danielson is working really closely with Tony Khan on the creative side.
Okay.
So I think Brian Danielson is the one going back and forth trying to mend the fence like, hey, Omega,
let's make some money.
And Hangman, hey, Punk is doing this ESPN interview. If he says this, blah, blah, blah. They say, okay, this is what we want to do, like storyline purposes. Like, you're blurring the lines between kayfabe. Remember the MJF when he left?
Yes.
We were all wondering, damn, is it real? Is it not?
AEW is the master of blurring lines between reality and... Mendoza.
They're here for your fluffy leather, bro.
Mendoza. Promote that fluffiness.
But I think like
I love the support, guys.
But it's probably
I really
Bryan
appreciate
Danielson
it.
and Tony Khan going back and forth, like trying to do it. Like, I mean, I think on Collision you're gonna have Andrade, you're gonna have Miro back.
Miro,
Punk,
yep.
Punk's gonna be in charge of his storyline purposes with
Mm-hmm.
Ace Steel. I think having Samoa Joe there, one of his good friends, is gonna really help
Yeah.
him.
They need to get this working, bro.
There's two
They
things I
need
wanna
to get
see.
this working.
There's two things I want to see from Punk and AEW. Continue the feud with MJF because we need
Please.
to see the story finished.
Please.
Because Punk could say, "Yo, I never lost the belt," you know. all
Yep.
that. Then of course, a feud with Omega. That would sell.
I like that.
But can we please get MJF and Adam Cole on a pay-per-view match?
Please do. Panetta's messaged me today, and he's like, by the way they're kind of putting everything together and releasing everything, it looks like we're going to have a heel Punk come back.
Wouldn't be mad.
And I'm telling you
necessary.
right now, we need a heel Punk. We need a heel Punk. I'm done with pandering to the fans, Punk. Done with that shit.
So
What
you're
else?
done with Fluffy Punk.
Done with fluffy Punk.
No more fluffy Punk.
I want to see what the ratings will be for Collision. It'll probably get over 1 million.
What do you think? I was going to ask you guys individually. I'm going to go with, all right, here's what I'm going to go with. And I think this interview with ESPN is going to help. Big time. I'm going to go with 1.1 million for the debut of Collision. Joey, what are you going with?
1.75.
Wow, you going up there. Okay, so
Well,
1.
no, like 1,750,000.
Yeah,
viewers.
1.7 million. Yeah. I'm going 1.1. I'm not.
No,
I, don't think
I
it's
meant
gonna-
like not. Oh, you did 1.0. Oh,
I did 1.1.
no, I meant like 1 million viewers, but like 75,000. Like I would say.
All right, so 1,075,000. So just let's say 1.1. Same thing.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're right there.
Jones, what are you saying?
Under a mil.
Under 1 million. Ooh. Okay. All right. I mean, it's not.
Easy, it's not easy to get viewership. On
You're
the
right.
Saturday
You're
Wrestling
right.
Show.
And it's a Saturday night.
Saturday night.
It's a Saturday night. I'm sticking with the 1.1 though.
Hold on, they got a UFC fight card.
Wait. Is UFC that night?
They don't have a pay-per-view, but they got a fight night.
I think they'll still crack 1.1.
And it's a long weekend.
I'm going 1.3.
1.3. Okay, I like that one. And
Only because Father's Day weekend, dads get the weekend off.
True. I'm sticking with the
watch wrestling.
1.1, but 1.3. I mean, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But you know what? If the interview is crazy, if the interview is wild, and there's a lot of buzz on that interview, it's not impossible. Mr. Tony Leonidas, the nerd. What are we thinking?
It's going to be Fluffy.
1. I'm gonna say 1.
One person?
Viewer?
1 mil. 1 mil. Yeah,
You got to clarify with Tony.
One.
One nerdcast viewer.
Tony says one person.
Here, I know this is probably
1 million, and it's only because I think that you have 1 star attraction, and once that's gone, you're gonna have to fill that in with talent.
Well, the good thing with Collision and Dynamite, they're going to be switching back and forth with talent.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm not sure. I don't know if this can happen on the first show, but this is what I'd do. Punk and FTR win their main event.
Yeah, they're definitely
Omega and the Bucks jump them at the end.
at the end. Yeah, I mean, everyone's waiting for the Elite against Punk. They want the face-off. If you want to make this show big, if you want to make the show a 1 point, what's wrong, Jones? Jones is still saying under 1 million.
You can't do that first show.
Knowing Tony Khan, I think it will happen.
Do that first show.
They're really.
I agree with you, but knowing Tony Khan, he's going to do it.
AEW name.
He's going to do it, bro.
Here you go. You
Wembley
don't have the
coming up.
Punks- You don't have the Punks and Omega, but you have Punk and FTR go like this at the end.
Vaughn's
You can
going
have them do
800K.
stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, throw shots.
King J. Sean. Yo, Jones, you got some people with you here. 850K. Over 800K, which I'm assuming 825, 850. Mendoza says CM Punk is coming to be one of the biggest heels ever in AEW. MJF is a heel, but people are going to support him over Punk. I agree. I wouldn't be surprised at the boos he will generate. Now, this first episode is in Chicago. Okay? So I'm feeling there's going to be more cheers than anything. But in the future, I could see boos. 750 from Paul. Mendoza says 1.4. That's up
I
there.
see the shirt he debuts. You know?
It's gonna be
They
interesting.
showed it already.
What?
Did?
Like there's a FTR Chicago shirt. There's a CMFTR shirt that's going to be.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where is this shirt?
Y'all haven't been paying attention.
Message it to me, bro. I'll post it right now. So he has a shirt ready to go?
It'll be released on Saturday.
Can you send it to me real quick? Do you have a picture of it? Shoot it to me in Facebook Messenger. I'll post it. Justin says 1.2 million. Jim Rogers says half a viewer. Only the fluffiest. CM Punk will be a heel everywhere except in Chicago. I agree.
Kind of like the Bret Hart in '97. He was heel everywhere except for Canada.
I'm going to go with, let me see if I can find. Let me know when you send it, Jones, and I'll post it. I want to see this shirt.
I don't want a CM Punk FTR like combined shirt. I want a Punk solo shirt.
All right, so he just sent it to me here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jones, I don't like this. I don't like this. You know what this is? It's a bootleg Heart Foundation shirt. I'll be honest with you.
FTR's Bootleg Heart Foundation. What are you talking about? they live on the pick and blame.
Ugh.
They're all Brett guys.
Here it is. There it is.
If FTR starts making their finisher the Heart Attack, I'm done.
This is the original. Remember the upside down triangle, and it would say their last name on the top, and it would have like the skull. This is a Bret Hart shirt.
You did it in 2K when you had to do all the stitching.
Yep. This is a Heart Foundation shirt. I'm not feeling this, man.
I want to clown the artist whoever did the.
I am
CM
not
Punk.
feeling this.
I'm not digging the.
Fuck, man. CM Punk has to have his own shirt, and it says "I was there." Let me see.
It's Chicago, so you don't have to.
CM Punk's shirt. Hold on, we got another one here. CM Punk. I don't know, man. I think you're going to get the same shit as before, you know, the two hands with the X's on them. And it'll just be a different design.
Which is fine, but don't make him look like the devil because
This is corny. This is corny.
Just
I'm not
doesn't look
feeling
like
it. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. That's an L. That's an L for sure. Dakari, the professor, says 850K. Man, we got a lot of Brockstar, yeah. Panetta says Canada, I'm assuming. I think we have more people under 1 million than anything. So shout out to Mike Jones for getting the major decision here. But we are looking forward to it now. Guys, don't forget. Hold on, let me see. Blue Collar Solid says, I'd like to add, if you don't mind, we over at Nerdcast have a podcast this Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern, called Professional Wrestling Junkies Fix. Now, Mr. TL, Tony Leonidas, where can people find you until you get that URL set up? Where's the best way to locate you guys?
Find us on the Nerdcast on Facebook. On YouTube, you can find us on the Nerdcast as well. There's a couple other ones that...
You can't do that because there's a few Nerdcasts when you type it in on YouTube.
There are a couple Nerdcasts.
All right.
Tim is working on that right now. We do own the copyright to the Nerdcast.
So Facebook is the easiest way to get to you?
Facebook is the easiest way to get to
All
us.
right.
All of our podcasts we have 3 of them that we do. One is a Nerdcast is pretty much right now just movie reviews because Disney Plus has yet to put out Ahsoka. So that will be our next thing.
Okay.
As of right now, we are doing movie reviews. The next one will be on Wednesday, and it will be our first installment of Harry Potter.
Okay. So you're going Harry Potter?
We're going Harry Potter because my brother just read the book, and we have somebody who just read the book and compromised to the movie, and we will compare, contrast, and dial through the movie as to what you're missing from the books.
Interesting.
We also have a Goat Milk Diaries every Monday at 8:00, and that is pretty much a free for all. I was going to
ask you, what is it? What is a Goat Milk Diaries?
You know, how would I describe it?
Help him out, Easy E.
Look at the face.
It's like watching fluffy leather.
It's like watching a car accident. Like you don't
Oh,
watch
okay.
it, but you're still gonna watch.
So people are going to rubberneck to the show.
Oh, absolutely. All the
Jones
time.
just hit me with 3 shirts. One
I
here.
like that one.
I'm feeling that one. One
I
here.
love that one.
like
I
the
have
last better.
one very similar to that. Same colors and everything. And then we are Chicago, so we're gonna have some
like-
CM Punk shirts available.
I like the first one.
First one, so a lot of people feeling this one. You guys feeling these
I
shirts?
like that one.
The first
I am
two
not
are live
feeling
event
this.
Exclusives.
This needs to delete.
That feels very Bret Hart.
Well, the name of the shirt is called the Foundation.
CM Panetta says, "Nice, Tony. Always great to critique adaptations." And then King J. Sean says, "Cool, bro. You were definitely entertaining, man." So shout out to Mr. Tony. Tony, thank you for being on the show with us.
Always, man. Anytime.
Appreciate you being here. We now remember, guys. Please, wait a second. I just got a message. All right, this is from comicbook.com. Top Star wants new championships for AEW Collision.
Oh, Andrade.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Thank you, whoever sent that to me. David, thank you. Guys, make sure, put it on your calendar. Bookmark it. June 29th, we will be playing AEW Fight Forever live. And if you want to join us, don't listen to Jones. Don't listen to him. You DM me. Because he's just scared. He just got his PlayStation coming in. He's nervous. He doesn't want to be shown up.
I will be. I'm not worried about that.
We're excited for that game.
I will regrettably miss that episode.
Easy E, but you will be on the next week.
I will be on the following week. I just have prior.
Where are you-
We're
where are you
going
going?
to Niall, Louis,
What's his name?
one of the dudes from One Direction.
Father of the Year, bro.
Take my kid
Father
to
of the Year.
concert,
Take
so-
your kid and have a good time. That's awesome. I remember my dad taking my sister to Hanson, and I was so jealous. I loved Hanson.
Bop.
Mbop. I loved Hanson. But we appreciate you guys joining in. Like the video on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Pounding the Meat. Follow us on Instagram, Pounding the Meat. And follow us on Twitter, you guessed it, Pounding the Meat. Love y'all. I got to head out of here. Peace out. Thanks for joining us. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.